Conor, you've just signed for Cork City. Maybe to start by telling us a little bit about what you know about the club before you come over.
Well, to be fair, things happened quite fast. The only things I really knew about the club was obviously playing for Preston. There seemed to be a bit of a connection there between the two clubs. Obviously players going both directions. A few loanees coming to Cork, the likes of Mike Howard a couple of years ago. Kev O'Connor who's here now. And then of course Shawnee Maguire and Alan Brown, who both obviously doing well at Preston now.
And I suppose obviously when you knew the interest was there, you had a chat with Neil Fenn, the manager. What did he say to you that convinced you that this was the right move for you?
We had a chat on the phone, a good chat, obviously explaining how things are working over here, explaining a lot about the league, what sort of football it's like, and just sort of saying to me that it'd be good for me to come over and kickstart my career, get it back under going again, because obviously I've not had the best of the start to my career. Obviously been a couple of loan moves where I've not really played much games, and that's something I really want to do here at Cork. Really play a lot of football and score a lot of goals.
Yeah, and I suppose I was just going to ask you about your targets for the rest of the season. It's get in the team and contribute as much as possible, score goals, get assists.
Well, yeah, seeing not in a good place at the moment, obviously being down there, I'd like to come and contribute a lot of goals, assists, and hopefully get us back up to where, from what I've heard and seen, should be up in the top of the table area. So hopefully I can help with that.
Neil, another bit of business done. Conor Simpson joining us. Just your thoughts on that signing, firstly.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. We've been chasing Conor for a while now, so it was a great relief to get it over the line and get him in and get him into quarantine.
Yeah, and I suppose obviously not many goals this season, but you've certainly bolstered your attacking options, and once the three lads get out of quarantine, you'll be hoping they'll really add something to the mix.
Yeah, it's no secret. We've been chasing forward players and trying to get forward players in, which hasn't been easy. Obviously, we thought Connor Davis would be available to us, but unfortunately he's out for the season. So, and another couple of players not working out up there. So it was imperative that we got some firepower in and some strikers on board, and unfortunately we've managed to do that.
Yeah, and speaking to Conor, he says he's a target man, but he can play on the deck as well, and I suppose that gives you a couple of different options, and between the three guys that you've brought in, you've probably got a variety of options in terms of how you can play. Yeah,
I think sometimes we pigeonhole players certain sizes, and we say that maybe he's only good in the air, but he's certainly good with his feet as well, which is a great benefit to us. And like you say, the three different players that we've brought in, the three different attacking players we've brought in, have all added different dimensions to the squad. Have all got their own characteristics. Have all got their own positive abilities, and we can't wait to get them into the team and play them.
And I suppose that is probably a big frustration at the moment, is that quarantine regulation, meaning that you've got three new players in and you're champing at the bit really to get them out on the pitch with the lads.
Yeah, but rules are rules. We have to abide by the rules that are there set out by the government. So we'll abide by the rules while they're there, and the boys will be quarantined until they're available to us. And
I suppose lastly, kind of now that we're back up and running and Conor coming in, is that it in terms of your business, and are you happy with the business you've done?
Yeah, I think that we've added what we needed to the squad. Certainly, it was no secret we needed forward players. That's no disrespect to the lads that are here already, because we've got some good forward players, but young players that are untested and untried at this level. So it was important to us that we brought in a little mix of different types of players that we can play different types and different formations and different styles to suit the game or to suit the players we've got at our disposal.
And I suppose just looking ahead to Waterford tomorrow, maybe just a couple of thoughts on that game as well.
Big game, massive game for us. Obviously, they got a great result last week against Shell, so they'll be full of confidence. They've had their issues down there, so possibly they haven't been training this week. But we just have to prepare for it like it's a normal game for us, and they've been training regularly. So we're switched on. We've had a good week's training. We understand that it wasn't a great result on Sunday, but certainly the performance wasn't miles off. So certainly we know what we've got to do. We've got to tweak a couple of little things and be a bit better on the ball and go to Waterford and try and win the game.